23 SCVs, even with mules off one command center, in fact, because he's not even made an orbital command off this command center. That shows you just how far behind he is. He's really not able to do too much, and it's just a case of waiting for the Protoss to, I feel, do the killing blow. He's got 6 gateways coming up. He's got the robo producing immortals, not chrono boosting that, not even chrono boosting probes, completely perfectly at the moment, and really no danger at the moment for the Protoss. That Terran just can't really do too much. Sending an SCV to scout, he's going to see that pylon, possibly might send some troops around there if he feels they can commit, but they're going to be left kind of pretty much completely out of position. And this is almost a bit of a mistake, unless he wants to expand down here, which he kind of might feel he needs to, he's just so far behind. And nope, he's not going to do that. Maybe he realises he can kill the pylon from up here. So he takes out the pylon. The probe's still there though, and I don't think he knows that the probe's there, so the probe's just going to be able to stick another pylon down somewhere. If you put a pylon down maybe around here, send some troops around, and then you can just warp in from behind here, and the Terran will have absolutely no idea what's going on. And the Terran, he hasn't seen anything beyond these 3 gateways.
Additional supply depots required.
Hasn't seen the robo, although he should know that there's a robo out, and it looks like the Protoss can hit the gold. That's going to put him even further ahead, and really Starboard coming out, combat shield coming out. He's got stim, he's had stim for a while, but you got things like this completely useless reactor at the moment, although he's probably going to put the starport on that in the end and try and get some medevacs, but it's not really going to work, and this army's just going to come in and probably, if he decides to commit, waste its force completely, but it looks like he's not going to commit, and he's finally got, I think, an orbital command on that second command center. But he's a bit worried these bunkers can really could do with Colossi, which he doesn't have at the moment. Just wow, nice spot field, completely trapping half the army, going to be able to absolutely destroy that half the army and just run away. Ouch, no, he's going to trap another couple of marauders, and basically nothing they can do here. And it looks like for some reason the Terran is moving around his SCVs, his mules completely wasted, and that's going to put him even further behind. So really poor control from the Terran. Poor decision making in some areas, not putting on enough pressure, losing the forces at the start, not macroing up very well, and now we've got extended thermal lance coming, we've got Colossi being produced, and basically, like I said, the game's been over for a while, and the Protoss is just getting up enough forces that he can come in and do the killing blow. And when he feels comfortable, when he feels like he's got enough forces, I don't think there's anything whatsoever the Terran can do to come back from this, but he is going to try, he's going to try and take out this force, but really 2 immortals, all these forces, all these zealots, going to be able to take down the bunkers, and ouch, all of these forces are going to get down, he's going to lose SCV. Got a Twilight Council coming up as well, 7 marauders, 5 marines, tank finally coming up, ouch, wow, he lost all his forces, kind of strangely, and yeah, so maybe not. If he does that and then pushes in, he might be able to do quite a lot of damage, but it looks like he's just going to keep some forces back here, and that was really weird. I really didn't expect that to happen. So, kind of wasted by the Protoss there, basically losing everything. I mean, he's going to be able to macro up really quickly. He's just got the income, he's got the production, although he's not actually got that much of an income advantage. He's got twice as many workers, but he's kind of a bit oversaturated on both his bases. The main's nearly mined out, which isn't too surprising. But now I think there were a couple of mules in play that have now died, so twice the income on the minerals. Oh no, he's transferring probes, that's why it was so low. So the probes are over, he's going to have a huge amount of mineral income, he's going to just be able to spam a bunch of gateways, pump zealots. He's only got 8 at the moment, but he's going to be able to pump zealots. He's got a zealot charge going, so we'll just basically have Colossus, a lot of zealots, and they're just going to be able to wander in, take down the tanks. Colossi are going to be able to deal with the rest of the force. Not enough medevacs really, even though he's got more being produced. Siege mode isn't even up, and if the Protoss attacks before siege mode up, then that's going to make the tanks pretty much useless. So if the Protoss moves out at the right time, he'll be able to win it. Even if he doesn't, he'll be able to win it eventually. It'll just take a little longer. And a little scout there from the Terran. Presumably, I'd assume that he knows about that third base. No, he hasn't seen the third base yet. He still sees the rocks up there, so possibly not aware at the moment that the Protoss is quite as far ahead as he is. But really, he should know it's pretty much. Well, he might think because he managed to destroy that force that he's in with a decent chance, but with the huge economy of the Protoss, he's not. And it's quite surprising that he managed to take out that army, and there are no upgrades at the moment for the Protoss, and he's got one gateway not being able to produce. But Checking the upgrades, nothing for the Terran either. Don't even think there's an engineering bay down, and it'll be one base against one base plus a gold in a minute, and it looks like he's going to move out. 147 food against 110 food. Forge is going down, Blink's being upgraded, he's going to start getting weapon upgrades in a minute, and it looks like he is going to run in now. He's going to have to use his charge slots. Yeah, they come in, splitting everything to the force field, not possibly the greatest idea. Zealots couldn't really get in close enough, but it's not going to matter. He's going to be able to take down all these tanks, all these infantry. Basically he's wandering with the rest of his forces to take down the command center, and that's going to kill Terran economy. Holocaust I get down, but that's not going to matter too much. If we manage to take down this siege tank, yeah, siege tank goes down, and now it's mostly Viking group. They have to land, and wow. That's it. Too many SCVs going down. GG. Possibly if he'd attacked a little sooner he would have been able to win it a little easier, but now he's just streaming Zealots in as well, but he's got so many minerals off that gold base. Pretty much no mining at the moment for the Terran really. And loads and loads of gas for the Protoss. Taking down that turret. Zealots just kind of mopping up all these SCVs. They're trying to repair the turrets, although there's absolutely no point really, and they're streaming in more and more and more Zealots. These motorbikes haven't even got anything to heal really. Zealots working on everything and killing all the SCVs, and it's time for the Terran to GG really. Just kind of holding on a bit longer than he needs to. Maybe he thinks this is it and this is kind of an all in, but really not a chance. And landing Vikings to try and take down these Zealots, that's not really going to work, especially when they want to see even more Zealots streaming in, and the Protoss just going to be able to kind of mob everything with Zealots because he keeps on streaming in, and he's getting a fourth base up as well. Not that he really needs to, lifting up those troops to try and run them away, but back here a load of sentries, double upgrades, Zealots just kind of wandering around in the base, killing whatever they can come up against. He's had to lift his command center down here. He's got, yep, and aRan leaves the game, doesn't even GG. So the Protoss just really got a huge economy going at the start with all those probes, and basically macroed his way to victory. Kind of threw away an army a bit, but the Terran threw away his first army, then the Protoss threw away an army, and then the Protoss just macroed up and destroyed him. So well played there by the Protoss. Just got a powerhouse of an economy going, and won the game pretty easily once you managed to macro up enough forces.